Hey, this is Into the End with another game with the Dark Armory deck. As always, I'll give you a few seconds to take a look at the current version that I'm running. It is the version without the early game creatures, but with a couple more turn 1 and turn 2 disruption spells. Alright, this hand is actually not bad. I can cast almost everything here. No black mana is a little bit alarming. This is a really tough one. Against control, this is a really bad hand. Against an aggro deck, this is not bad. I'm gonna keep it. Just because I'm going second, I have a couple of turns to... I have 1, 2, 3 draw steps to look for more lands. Okay. I'm not too familiar with these 3 color combinations. I don't know what to expect. Perfect, we draw a shadow. That's exactly what we want. I'm gonna run this out there because I don't plan on casting the quarry anyway. I believe in holding these kind of spells. The later you can hold it, the better it is. So, and this will get torched right away. He has a finest hour, maybe? Or maybe his own torch. Okay. I think I would still rather play the Inspire over the Quarry. Once again, I don't need it that badly right now. As long as I continue to hit my land drops, I don't feel a need to cast it. And I have a handful of answers right now, so. He does have an instant of some, a fast spell of some kind. That's perfect. We draw another land. So we play that. I'm not eager to run this out there because I think this will have a lot of uses against a deck like this. Okay, so my Stewards will be great if I draw one. I'm not gonna burn it. Another green. So I'm hitting my land drops. That's a great sign. I'll play the Bailiff. Shrinking this is not a bad idea. Oh. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. If he attacks, I'm not going to block for sure. I don't mind taking 4. And if he doesn't play a creature, I can get a Warcry trigger in, and that's quite nice. Yeah, I'll take it. I have 3 removal spells. A lot of creatures he can play now I can remove, especially like that one. And there we go. That's perfect. And this is exactly why I made this deck, actually, to fight stuff like this, that the traditional Armory deck would have a lot of issues with. So, I do need a second black. I think I can afford to look for it. Even if I don't find it, I can still annihilate or vanquish the Sandstorm Titan. I think in this case, I would rather have the weapon. I don't know what this deck runs as spells, so I don't know what my chances of hitting is. And between these 2 spells, I think I would rather use the Vanquish. And then I'll attack him for 2. The reason I use Vanquish is mostly because the Annihilate is a fast spell, so I have some incentive to hold onto it. I think fast spells are a little bit more useful. Sure. For example, if I was to draw Akaria and attack him and he casts a Scorpion Wasp, the Annihilate can save Akaria, but the Vanquish will not. Okay, still no second Dark. I don't know, I'll get another Warcry trigger and that seems good. And I'll play the second Bailiff. I don't really want to play any of these spells. And this Bailiff can actually just block the Dawnwalker, so I'm not taking any more damage from it. Unless he plays an Obelisk. Interesting. So this is a creature I can't annihilate, unfortunately. So keeping Vanquish would have been better. That's really unfortunate. He also has quick draw, so I can't block it. But this can kill it. 2 cards in hand. So the question is, do I want to take more damage from this, or do I just want to kill it now? I can afford to take 3 more, I think. Let's see what I draw. I would really like to kill the Dawnwalker after I draw the second Shadow Sigil. This is pretty good too, actually. If I play this, then I can no longer kill the chick. That's actually not great. I think, considering my life total, I will just kill it now. I was really hoping to draw the second shadow this turn, but this will allow me to attack and get another Warcry trigger. And he's got 1 card left in his hand. I've exhausted his resources, and I still have a good removal spell, another creature. I'm in good shape. So, the question is, do I run this out there? I think the answer is yes. I am actually on the aggressive now. I've switched roles into the aggro deck here. Because he's low on resources, he's top decking. I want to give him the least amount of turns to top deck his way out of this mess. Okay, another removal spell is always good. Especially against this color combination, I can probably kill something like a Seraph or something. And I have 2 ways to remove his blocker, so I think next turn will be lethal unless he can kill my creatures. There we go, Seraph. I will kill it and end the game. Still couldn't cast a second shadow. Still couldn't cast the Steward, which was meant to fight the Dawnwalker, but it turns out I didn't need it because my opponent flooded out a little bit and his draws weren't great. Okay. I think this game highlighted a couple of things. The bailiffs are quite good. For 1, for 2, this deck still has power-based issues. I don't know how to fix that, to be honest. I don't know how to. I'm always either missing green or I'm missing black. And the last thing is, a lot of times when you win in this game, I find in Internal, the variance is really high. And I find that a lot of the games you play, the side that loses is just the side that gets mana flooded or doesn't draw the cards that the deck is built around. And it's something I don't really like. But I think that is a problem with only having 1 or 2 sets out. And there is a lack of redundancy that you need to build a consistent deck. I think that's one of the problems. But anyway, let's go to the next game.